You just hear about all the crimes and they're laughing about it, and I'm stood there in shock thinking, my God, what the hell am I doing here? It's horrible, it's cold and old, and then you come out and all you can hear is deafening screams and shouting, and that's just misery. It's misery, and then you just go in there and it's just pure misery. Everyone's screaming, shouting.
So here we are. You, me, us, we. Neither here nor there with our thoughts running free. Just a moment in time. Some time for a moment to question, converse with our lifelong opponent. It's been a while since the last time. Not really sure what to say, as I don't usually see you in the cold light of day. But hey, here we are anyway. You, me, us, we. Let's try and approach this empathetically.
Talk to me. Share your thoughts. Tell me what you really want. Do you remember? When we were that younger sense of self. When we were that, which we were before all of this and that. When we were almost as if one. Yet not so one. We were complicit.
When thoughts and words were only that, our actions not yet made illicit.
Don't judge, don't question yet. No need to take the route offended. But just for now, let's take the time, within this time that we've suspended, to simply talk. Together.
You.
Me.
Us.
We. It's easy to separate, to distance, to divide, to blinker what we see, to save some face, protect one's pride.
Leave underneath the rugs we've kept with all the dirt we wish to hide.
We all do it.
You.
Me.
Us.
We. We've all been in that place.
When you can't stand to look into the eyes upon your face.
When you can't stand the thoughts that run around inside of your head.
When you don't know who's leading who, or if you're blindly being led.
It's okay. Hey, don't run away. We're just talking, sharing, seeking that which remains hidden. Sharing apples in the garden, which, till now, remain forbidden.
The only advice to give anyone is don't come into prison because you think for 1 minute it's fun. It's not fun. You don't get very many good memories in prison. You just switch off the best you can. Sometimes it comes in and you think of all the good times you've had, which is very rare. But it does come up sometimes.
Uncomfortable, isn't it? When you take the time to open up that can of worms.
Knowing that they one day will be in the hands of those that dare to free them.
But that's for another time. For this time is our time. And it's time well spent. Just you.
Me.
Us. We.
It's frightening. I mean, I feel scared, vulnerable, uncomfortable, uncertain, mind and body separate but both exposed and hurting. I never expected this. I never planned for this, never imagined this, I never believed this could be or would be. I just thought I was like you. Me. Us. We.
Of course, this is all in hindsight.
Yeah, past experience serving as present advice. A chance to think things through again, for thinking needs thunk twice.
No, it's not nice, you're right.
Yeah, well then again, why would it be?
The truth may hurt, but cleans the wounds of all our past deceit. That's why we're here. That's what this is all about.
I'm not sure I can do this.
Yes, you can.
I don't want to do this. I'm losing everything. I've lost everything. It's too hard. It's too much. I can't see. Why is all this happening to you, to us, to me?
Why do you
I
think?
try not to.
That's why we ended up here in the first place, don't you think?
I'm trying not to.
Trying not to think makes you think twice as hard. You need to think about that.
I don't want to.
Okay. Let's take some time out. No need to fight. Lights out for another night.
It's going to be harder outside for me than it is in here, because I know everything in here. I know what I can do and what I can't do. I know how it goes. I know the rules, but going outside, it's a different world. Crowds, that's one of the strange things. Like if you're walking along somewhere and people come towards you, here everyone walks the same way. When I go to work here, it's like cattle. Officers, everybody manning the walkways. If someone turns around or forgets whatever, that's it. You can't go back. You just keep going the way the flow's going.
Uniformed. Indistinguishable. Once part of the colony, now here in this room. Searching frantically. You knew how you got here. You flew straight inside. No matter how hard you search, there's no way back outside. It's madness to try. You won't find the key. It's just you and me now. It's just Wasp and me. United. Uniformed, indistinguishable. Away from the colony, our wings now worthless. Our flight grounded still. Just viewing the world we once wandered from the same barred window sill.
So you've made a friend, if you can call it that. You never liked wasps as a kid.
Nobody ever likes wasps.
And yet here you are, feeding it like a domesticated pet on the scraps of an apple.
It's company.
Company? The very thing you've always avoided is now the one thing you look to preserve. Maybe you should take a higher perspective.
What do you mean?
Well, think about it.
Oh, here we go again.
You know I'm right. That's why you resist.
I know where this is heading.
And yet you still don't want to go there.
Where I am is good enough.
Only if you understand where you've been and know where it is you're heading.
I'm not heading anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. My life is just a standstill. Like that flightless wasp on this windowsill. We're hated, feared by most, misunderstood. No one stops to understand us. Like there's a purpose for a greater good. We're just the same as all the rest, one of nature's freaks or pests. You're better off without or dead. That's what they want, that's what they said. I hear it buzzing in my head. I see them wishing it that way. No matter close or far away, we ruin everybody's day. We can't be trusted. Oh no, don't believe. All they want is to deceive. Get close enough so we can sting. Upset and pain is all we bring. Well, looking back, I guess it's true. So what's a man or wasp to do? We're different from the likes of you. No longer free to pick or choose. And if we try to move in close, you'll walk away or you'll refuse to see we're not what we have done. Our parts are greater than its sum, but for the most they'll never see. that they and them could be like we. Because that's the way they like it to stay. Keep wasp and man locked far away. Just as far away as you can.
Each thing has another meaning behind it. You see me just black and white, but you know, we're all individuals. I wrote, "You'd like me alone behind bars or steel, to be away from my family, that torment is real." Which is how we're obviously feeling at the moment. I mean, obviously being in prison is being away from your family, your kids, your partner. So in a way, you're kind of repetitively judging yourself at times. It's all just thinking all the time. You just try and think, I get to go home soon.
Not everything is that black and white.
Not so sure. You could be right. But in this place, the day and night is all as one. Nowhere to turn, nowhere to run, just constant thoughts of what you've done. An hour, if that, to walk outside. 2, 3 or 4 banged up inside. Just me, myself. Now you and I can't even let it out. I can't even cry.
Have you tried?
What?
Have you tried?
In here? No. It's not happening. It doesn't happen. If others see that, then no. Not in here. In here, you have to wear the mask a lot of the time. You show your vulnerability, they see it as a weakness, right? Better to wear the mask. Better to bury down. Try to hide.
Just like you did on the outside. Don't take offence. You know it's true. The mask out there you wear here too.
So what's your point? Where's all this going?
Toward your truth, your thoughts, your knowing. To plant the seeds that start you growing. To make you see. To realise. This boy in you you've tried to hide. To talk your truth you've long denied. Release the tears you've never cried.
I can't do that.
Yes, you can. Allow this child to know the man. You've always doubted I exist. So now we're here. I will persist. No matter how hard you resist. Until you see who we've become. Accepting that we are one. That I am you and you are me. Together in this, we will be. You're not alone. You've never been. I saw the same things that you've seen. I share the nightmares that you dream. I've witnessed all that's came to be. So now it's time to set things right. Not just react to fight or flight. Instead we stand and we unite. To what we are and what we do. For you are me and I am you. In every aspect, through and through. It's time we turned and faced the truth.
The only thing in your head is, if I'd left the house that night before 11 o'clock, nothing would have happened. I don't feel good. I will feel good in time, but this to me is like a nightmare. A bloody nightmare, that's what it is. But it's coming to terms of what I've done wrong, and it's coming to terms with why I didn't listen. I think there's a lot of issues I need to sort myself, and there's stuff that I need to deal with, you know. Seek some help when I get out again, because it's opened up some old wounds and I need to address them. So it did help that. I would like to say I'm a stronger person now.
Don't let the doubts decide your fate. It's time to forge ahead, create. To say your piece, to rise above. You're only worth the self you love.
Me?
Yes, you. Me. Us. We. There's always room for light and shade in every situation. If you can dare to hold against the thoughts of fear and trepidation.
What if I fail?
What if you don't?
What will they say?
Maybe they won't.
So, here I am. And this is me. inside for now until I'm free, using my time in every moment to search my truth and learn to own it. So on the outside, I'll do the same. I won't hold the past to cause me pain. I won't fight a future unforeseen. Instead, I'll embrace serenity